You have to be 18 to vote, but there's no age requirement to express your opinion in front of office buildings for Maryland state lawmakers.
It's our future that we're talking about.
Amelia Farrell, a 17-year-old junior at Annapolis High School, asked her classmates and students from schools across the state to join her in the youth-led climate change rally.
A lot of people think it's just like the adults and the older people, but there's people that our age and my peers and people even younger than me that care about the environment as well.
They held signs reminding anyone willing to listen that there's no planet B, and what they stand for is what they stand on.
We can't wait for the world to act. We must act to change the world.
Callum Benson is the only one without a voice at the rally. She celebrated 66 days of silence. What are you trying to show? In bold letters, the 17-year-old from Crownsville told us adults are not listening, so she is not speaking. Benson's mom says she is homeschooled, so Callan is carving out time to protest every day of the legislative session.
It's created a situation where the delegates have to think every day a little bit about climate change. Every time they walk by her, she's a reminder that this is an issue and this is something that of concern to the young people.
The young people are in support of the Clean Energy Jobs Act.
This legislation would bring 20,000 solar jobs to Maryland. The bill would require utilities in Maryland to source more of their electricity from in-state wind and in-state solar.
The Senate Finance Committee passed it, but some lawmakers who voted against it reportedly thought the measure would increase electricity bills.
Keep that carbon in the soil.
They took the rally around the state capitol building and down Main Street.
Environment! Government can't keep either denying climate change or sitting idly as we chant outside their buildings.
And then students pointed to the rising water around Dock Street, what Bay Bulletin has reported on recently, nuisance flooding and the big hit businesses take each year.
Now it's up to them to make the decisions and choices that we can't make right now.
A protest on climate change right in the middle of a school day.
Our education is less important than all this environmental activism because we're willing to skip science and we're willing to skip math in order to show these adults and show these legislators that we're here for a reason, and it's not just to get out of school, it's to create a better future for everyone.
The students will have to keep marching for the Healthy Green Amendment. That was withdrawn from the legislative session a few weeks ago. It would have added to the state's constitution the right to a healthy environment.
The youth are bringing to the climate movement what nobody else could bring. We can sit there and talk about the facts and the figures all day, but if you have to look a child in the eye and say, I am not going to defend your future, that's not easy to do.
For Chesapeake Bay Magazine's Bay Bulletin, I'm Cheryl Costello.